The third edition of the African Weaving Festival, Awef, has ended, celebrating Africa's rich textile heritage and showcasing the creativity of artisans from across the continent. Under the theme, African Indigenous Fabrics, a tool for cultural diplomacy and unity, the festival brought together weavers, designers, scholars, and enthusiasts to explore the cultural, economic, and social value of African textiles. CTV's Ijoma Ekwusi reports that from Adire and Ankara to Ashoke and Akwete, the fabrics on display told stories of history, identity, and unity.
Executive Director and Festival host, Mr. Sam Agbi OJ, described the event as a celebration of our shared heritage and a testament to the power of African creativity, highlighting the festival's role in promoting cultural tourism and craft-based entrepreneurship.
So as we celebrate this edition, I also extend my heartfelt felicitation for greater support from government institutions, development partners, stakeholders, and cultural advocates. The festival is more than just an event. It is a legacy that has become the true pride of Africa, strengthening our global cultural influence and empowering countless artisans and community. This platform, if it is well developed, it will indeed galvanize and strengthen our artisans, artists, especially women. And that is why we really want to ask that the Women Council and everything that has to do with women should be able to help us, because in creative industry, women has a lot of role to play.
Keynote speaker, Alhaji Ali Adamu, represented by Mr. Leonard Oru, a media veteran, and other speakers, included the Honorable Mandate Secretary, Women Affairs Secretariat, FCTA, Dr. Adedayo Benjamin Laniyi, Botswana High Commissioner, Ambassador Fida Nani Kereng, all emphasized branding Nigerian textiles for local and international markets, encouraging designers to align creativity with market demands while preserving cultural authenticity.
Please go back, please, sir. Sir, please. Okay. Define branding, explain the key branding elements. You should be able to know in your various understanding what branding is, explain the key branding elements, discuss branding strategy for Nigerian textiles. Like I said, as you are discussing for Nigerian textile, Botswana, you try to look at your own and adapt. Burkina Faso, if you are here, you try. So
I want to say thank you. I want to properly honor our source and respectfully doff my hat and the heart of the women of the Federal Capital Territory. When we celebrate women, we celebrate community. Here in the Federal Capital Territory, we celebrate community in 6 area councils, 62 wards, 17 tribal chiefdoms, 170 wards and warddoms, and 886 communities and counting in the geopolity of the Federal Capital Territory. Yes, the FCT is not just the Abuja Municipal Area Council. Everything about FCT in its expression and geographical spread is a celebration of culture, from what is indigenous to what is non-indigenous. And that is why the ultimate expression of the citizen of the FCT is that together, regardless of tribe, religion, gender, political affiliation, whatever reference, we are first, foremostly, as Nigerians in the FCTians. So we'd like to welcome everyone to this celebration of the African Weaving Festival.
They help us to express ourselves and they decorate us. You are all looking beautiful because either you are wearing a basic shasha in Botswana is Leteisi, we wear the same thing. It's called Leteisi. I don't want you to fail to mention that. Or Ajire, or Ashoke, and all these things. We are just talking about how, talented people are able to dress us and decorate us. Not just people, but even spaces. We're looking for that cloth to do the drapings, to do the decor, to put things in the hotels in Botswana. You'll find their baskets, you'll find the things that they will be put in there that have been created by people.
The event also included workshops, discussions and interactive sessions highlighting innovation and sustainability in African fabrics. Mrs. Olubumi Olowokere celebrated the power of indigenous fabrics as symbols of identity and diplomacy, noting that motifs, colors, and patterns convey history and social values across African communities.
Awef 2025. This festival celebrates not only the threads and the weaves that connect us as a continent and as a people, but it also highlights various aspects of our rich and diverse heritage. The theme for this year's festival, African Indigenous Fabrics, a tool for cultural diplomacy and unity, is very fitting as it captures our essence. Across Africa and beyond, every society has developed a very unique dress culture that reflects the taste, the styles, the demands of its people. These fabrics and garments offer valuable insights into our identities, our values and aspirations, and our journey toward the future.
Festival highlights included a musical performance and a creative runway show, where designers transformed discarded textiles into stunning fashion pieces, reflecting both creativity and environmental sustainability. Speaking with CTV, special guest Dr. Charity Akpangbo, President of Tourism Volunteers, commended the conveners for organizing a program that revives and advances the tourism industry, emphasizing its role in advocacy, cultural preservation, and empowering artisans across Nigeria.
That's sustainability. We already have these natural resources, we have our arts, we have our culture, but how do we promote them? How do we sustain them? How do we ensure that it's unique? That every day we are bringing out new techniques, every day we are bringing out something that is beautiful, every day we are being more innovative in the tourism structure and promoting tourism that way. So I think what we need to do is to promote more, because right now tourism actually is thriving. We started gaining that publicity, but we need to do more. We need to support the local artisans. We need to train them more. We need to be able to give them a global platform where they can actually sell those locally made goods. And also we need to ensure that we get people to come in and patronize them. Because when you're producing and then you don't have people coming to buy, it becomes discouraging for you as a producer.
Ambassador Tina Kenechukwu, African indigenous and tourism enthusiast, echoed this call, urging Africans to embrace and promote their own heritage, reminding communities to talk African and wear African as a rallying cry for cultural pride and economic empowerment through indigenous crafts.
Awareness and sensitization in this craft. All right, so I think what the African Weaving Festival is doing is really very super fantastic. And I want to believe that every organizations that promote culture and tourism should actually support them and collaborate with them, because the honest truth about it is that this is our heritage, our culture is our heritage, and there is no other way that we can promote it other than making it known, and then we use it, buy Africa, use Africa, wear Africa. So that way we promote our rich culture, and if we ourselves cannot promote our culture, how then do we expect that foreigners should also promote it? So this is a very fantastic idea. I really love it, and I'm so happy to be here.
Okay. Guests from all walks of life celebrated African craftsmanship, witnessing firsthand the power of fabrics to unite communities, tell stories, and inspire entrepreneurship across the continent. Also speaking with CTV, the conveners all elucidated the impact and the effect and the necessity of the festival.
Our fabrics remain the first visible signs that people see when they encounter us. So our fabrics give us a sense of identity, give us a sense of community, give us a sense of history, and give us a connection that transcends the localized point of production. Fabrics will always remain man's first history in terms of covering our nakedness. But most importantly, we need to upskill that narrative, to ask ourselves, what do Nigerian fabrics say of us when we meet at international fora? Beyond identifying us, it also talks about a technology that has been subsistent, that has been with our ancestors, and now possibly under threat. And so the question will be, what do we want to do to maintain, upscale, improve, and then equip the producers of that technology to be able to compete in the global market?
Here are a lot of synergy. In the first place, there is no film industry without fabrics. In the film industry, they call it costume. So you discover that the identity of any film, of any contest or content of any film, has a lot to do with the Nigerian indigenous fabrics. Because, and both of them, whether it is film or it is fabrics or it's a festival, they are all about national identity. The national identity is that symbol that makes you belong to a particular entity. And there are many symbols that portrays that. One of them is a film, another one is the dress culture, which you can call fabrics, and the other one is your mannerism and the language. So all this aggregate of everything that makes you who you are belongs to what makes you a Nigerian, and that is a national identity.
Fashion already have made their name. They don't even need government. Fine, indirectly, not necessarily, they don't need government at all. Government can create platform, government can create opportunities for this. The locals are going to fabric tourism to have access to funding. That's where government can. But the industry itself, fashion, textile industry in Nigeria, it's already known all over the world. You see our Ankara and Ashoke used on the streets of London. As
the African Weaving Festival Awef 2025 has once again highlighted the beauty, diversity, and economic potential of African textiles, leaving a lasting impact on artisans, tourists, and cultural enthusiasts alike. In Abuja, Ijoma Ekwobu